This morning on Daybreak, nail salons opening back up in town. We'll explain what precautions those establishments are taking for you customers.
Also, Watercolor USA is a summer tradition here in Springfield. We'll tell you how the outbreak is impacting the art museum here in Springfield. We'll have both those stories and much more for you this morning on Daybreak. Good morning and thanks for starting off your week with us. It's Monday, May 11th. I'm Lauren Barnes.
Joe Morano. Hope everyone at home had a good Mother's Day, those that celebrated yesterday.
And I hope you guys at home don't have too many outside plans this week, right, Elisa? Because it seems like we're going to be a bit wet from here on out.
Yeah, we'll have some chances for showers and thunderstorms. Not one day will be a washout later on in the week, but it's going to be active for sure. We're starting out with some frost out there this morning. We've got a frost advisory that goes until 7 o'clock. That's where we're finding temperatures cold in the middle and upper 30s. We've got sunshine in Springfield right now. It's 37 degrees on some light winds. And when you have the clear skies, calm winds, and cold temperatures, that's where you have the frost developing. So there are those clear skies, here are some calm winds, and the cold temperatures. It's 35 degrees in Fort Leonard, 34 Lake of the Ozarks, 37 in Springfield, and 38 degrees in Joplin. 36 degrees right now in Rolla, ties the record for a record cold low set back in 1952. We are just about 3 degrees shy of record in Springfield. That record was set back in 1969. We'll have some dry roads to start, showers coming in later on today. So if you're waiting for a package, it will be dry this morning, but wet by this afternoon. Showers come in after lunchtime. We'll have an increase in clouds and temperatures stay chilly in the 50s. So showers arrive today, a chilly rain tomorrow. Then the week ahead looks pretty active. Details on that in 10 minutes.
And now an update from Color 10 News on the coronavirus.
The Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services has reported a rise in COVID-19 patients and deaths yesterday, with 10 coming since Saturday. Now, in the state of Missouri, there are 9,844 cases reported and 482 deaths. The state does not report recoveries as a whole. In Arkansas, there have been a cumulative of 4,012 cases, 3,112 recoveries, and 91 deaths.
Mani-pedis are now available after restrictions in Springfield were loosened, but there are still rules and regulations nail salons will need to abide by. Colorton visited Golden Nail Salon, and the owner, Derek Nguyen, says there is a specific procedure people need to follow before coming to the salon. There's a bottle of hand sanitizer outside the building, and customers need to use it before coming in. All customers and employees are required to wear masks. If customers don't have one, they can get one from the salon for $1. The nail stations are also spaced 6 feet apart.
For employee, every time they stand up, go restroom, grab some polish or something like that. And I encourage everybody to sanitize their hand every time they just stand up and sit down.
Golden Nails and other salons we spoke to say it's best to call ahead and make an appointment so they can control exactly how many people are in their building.
After closing March 17th, the Ozarks Regional YMCA will begin a phased reopening of 4 locations today under the guidance of state and local health officials. Those that are opening up: Pat Jones YMCA, which is in Springfield, the Monette Family YMCA, the Cassville YMCA, and the Dallas County Y in Buffalo. The centers will reopen with limited hours and capacity. Also, no one under the age of 16 will be permitted in.
We also have a Color 10 News follow-up this morning. A bingo hall that opened last week against Greene County orders hosted more games last night, but this time it was legal. The Barn House hosted games last Wednesday before those kinds of venues were allowed to reopen. The Barn House owner said he needed to open to save his business. County leaders were harsh in their criticism of that decision, but Thursday county orders were relaxed, and last night the Barn House was able to host bingo with capacity restrictions.
Just being up and running, we're generating some cash flow. We still got till June to, make our next mortgage and utility payments and stuff like that. But at the same time, it comes around quicker than what you think.
The Barn House also set up tables outside to help with the overflow crowd that couldn't be inside due to current capacity limitations, and also to help with social distancing.
The Springfield Art Museum is celebrating its 59th exhibition of Watercolor USA, which attracts the best in contemporary American water media. Nigel McDonald is live out there this morning to tell us more about this event and how you can virtually join in. That'll be something that they're able to offer up, and Joshua Best is running it at the Springfield Art Museum. Nigel McDonald now is live out there. Nigel, good morning.
Well, good morning, Joe. Joshua Best of the Springfield Art Museum says that virtual showing will be in addition to the in-person one as long as it's safe to do so. Watercolor USA is one of the Springfield Art Museum's longest running events.
The exhibit originated as a way to really highlight water media as, a valid technique and really showcase what artists were doing in that medium.
And for many, it's become a Springfield summer tradition.
For people to come to the museum and see Watercolor USA. It's also special because this is the best of the best across the country, and it happens right here in our town.
This year, the outbreak has impacted the tradition in several ways.
Some of our artists have had trouble with different stay-at-home orders in different states across the country, getting their work into frame shops and getting it framed for the exhibition.
The biggest impact was having to cancel the opening reception, which typically has around 300 people in attendance each year.
We've moved that to a closing reception, so it will happen at the end of the summer, as long as that's safe by that time.
The museum decided to think outside the box and also host a virtual tour.
So we will be launching that on the start date, whether or not the museum is open or not.
A local artist, Trevor Dole, is one of 81 people whose artwork will be featured in this year's exhibition.
For me, it's pretty exciting because, as everybody knows, everything that everybody's participating in has been canceled. And this is one show that hasn't been canceled. So for me to have artwork among other artists around the United States is pretty exciting.
Dole says he's been working with watercolor for more than 10 years. His piece, titled Crystal, highlights the local LGBTQ community.
I hope people walk away knowing that people may be different and it's okay.
Well, Watercolor USA will kick off June 6th and run through August 16th. Reporting live in Springfield, Nigel McDonald, Ozarks First.
Thank you, Nija. It is cold out there this morning. A frost advisory is in effect. It is 37 degrees right now in Springfield. Details on a couple of chilly days ahead, then a warm up coming with storm chances. All of that coming up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.